racing games. That's 7 I've just listed. You're talking about 3. Do I even need to make fun of this?
Tell what his personality is and what he's all about by those 3. What's the first one?
Yeah, I think you can learn a lot about a guy. The first one is going to be Fantasy Fanatic. Now, these are the role-playing games. Just think like elves and orcs and epic stories and...
Hang on. What about sci-fi? What about some RPGs that are based in the modern world? You know, it's kind of a generalization to say that all RPGs are set in ye old medieval England with orcs and elves and witches and Uri Geller.
And romantic stories. The girl gets kidnapped and then she gets killed and the men cry over this.
Look, I feel you.
By that, I think you're referring to Final Fantasy VII, and I think it was mostly women who cried about that. I saw it, I laughed my head off.
When you see
No, it's amazing. I know.
Wait, did you invite him on this show to help him or patronize him?
Men who admit to crying at Final Fantasy VII. This is a silly
my
game.
gosh.
But these are...
Yeah, insulting the Final Fantasy VII fanboys. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
What type of guy is that? He's
These
like,
are romantic guys, and maybe they want the world
No, the word loser comes to mind, but hey, that's just what I think.
to be a little more interesting. Maybe they're a little bored with the fact that there aren't elves and orcs running around.
Okay.
But you need to appreciate their sensitive, kind, romantic heart, because they really maybe want a girl to be romantic with. And I think girls ignore that kind of guy a little bit. And ladies,
Well, I feel sorry for this guy. He's married to an orc.
don't ignore that guy.
he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Okay.
Oh, Tyra, can you just do a favor? Just shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, and you're just like, oh yeah, I agree, oh yeah. Moron.
Number 2, what's the number 2 type of game?
These are the warrior junkies. Now these are your Halo. These are your Medal of Honor, your Call of Duty. I know some of the
Yeah,
ladies
and your Time Splitters, your GoldenEye, and other games like that. Morons.
in the audience.
I see the ladies
Yeah, I
going.
know, right?
Okay.
Stand up all...
Yeah, I really object to the fact that you're discussing this issue on a women's talk show where they usually talk about shoes, shopping, and George Clooney's anus.
all night where there are guys in the bedroom playing Counter-Strike by himself. Like, what is he doing in there?
Oh, good, a masturbation joke. I'm glad we went there with that one.
These are adrenaline junkies. These guys love... These games are fast-paced. They're intense. It's like you shoot or somebody shoots you, and it's very like alive and active. And
Like,
so
is
these
it like
Well, not really. When you shoot someone, they die.
Fights too, I hear.
it's definitely about fighting.
So
I
is he an
think these
aggressive?
guys-
Is he an aggressive guy, or is he?
Not necessarily, but these guys are fighting something in themselves, or they maybe think the world's a little bit unfair. And
Okay.
so they're
The world's unfair. No, those are called emos.
trying to fight against evil in the world, or the underdogs trying to fight. These guys are fighting for something, and it's probably up to the woman to really figure out what exactly their guy's trying to fight.
What about the third type?
Now, these are the sports games, and I'm going to ask you, did you play sports when you were...
Yes.
Yes.
I think everyone's played a sports game in their life.
Many different sports.
Did you imagine yourself becoming maybe a professional athlete?
I would imagine all kids do. So
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, I think that it just goes back to the hero thing. I mean, what guy doesn't want to be the star of a sports team? What guy doesn't want to, bring in the $1 million and make his girl
Well, I don't. I'd rather blow up a football stadium.
happy and just win? But maybe you could play a little bit less.
So I heard that this.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So, if a woman's playing a video game and a guy wants her to be with her, it's not allowed. But when a woman wants her guy to be with her, he's got to stop doing what he's doing. Oh, I understand. Give me a break.
The third type is called a gold
Gold
digger.
digger, G-O-A-L digger.
G-O-A-L. Well done, Morgan. You can spell!
How can he be the hero in his relationship with Danielle?
You maybe got to put the controller down a little bit. She wants to make you her hero.
You know, if this was me, I would have stormed off this stage about 7 minutes ago and just said, you know what? Fuck you.
And you're accomplishing all of these goals in the video game, and they're not real life. So
Wouldn't it be nice instead of like playing a game?
Da da da, kittens and marmalade.